They were small, helpless, and surrounded by nothing but cold water. No land, no escape, only time ticking. Some sank within minutes. Others fought for more than 2 days. What made the difference? Strength? Instinct? Or hope? In 1957, a Harvard scientist named Kurt Richter decided to test the limits of endurance. He placed rats into deep cylinders filled with water. They had to swim, or they would drown. The results were startling. Some rats, specifically wild, strong, aggressive ones, lasted only about 1 to 15 minutes before they gave up and sank. But in contrast, another group of rats tame, domesticated lab rats swam for much, much longer. Some swam for 40 hours, 60 hours, and one even lasted an incredible 81 hours. So what happened to the wild rats? They were fierce, powerful swimmers, used to fighting for survival. But the moment they realized there was no escape, that the smooth glass walls offered no grip, and the water had no end, something inside them changed. Their energy seemed to collapse. Their desperate struggle faded into a quiet surrender. Within minutes, they sank. It wasn't a failure of their muscles, but a collapse of their spirit. They drowned not from weakness, but from hopelessness. Then came the twist that would make this experiment famous. Richter took a different group of wild rats and placed them in the water. But just as they were about to give up, right at the point of exhaustion, he lifted them out. He dried them off, let them rest for a few minutes, and allowed them to regain their composure. Then he placed them back into the exact same cylinders. And something absolutely unbelievable happened. These rats, who had been seconds from drowning, now swam with renewed vigor. They didn't swim for another 10 minutes, or for an hour. They swam for 40, 50, and even 60 hours straight. What changed? It wasn't their physical strength. They were just as tired as before. It wasn't their swimming ability. It was their belief. The brief experience of being rescued had taught them a profound lesson. Rescue is possible. That single powerful idea, they hope, completely rewired their will to live. Hope turned minutes of struggle into days of endurance. The rats kept swimming because they had learned one simple, transformative truth. Someone might come to save me. And because of that, they refused to give up. Their tiny hearts kept beating. Their legs kept kicking, all fueled by the memory of a helping hand. However, it's crucial to acknowledge that this experiment, powerful as its story is, was not without controversy. Many scientists later criticized Richter's methods and conclusions. They argued the extreme stress and risk of drowning were cruel and unethical. Remains incredibly powerful and continues to resonate. Because the story isn't really about rats in a bucket of water. It's about us. It's a metaphor for those moments when we feel like we're drowning, when the walls are closing in and there seems to be no way out. Hope does not guarantee victory, and it doesn't promise that the struggle will be easy. So the next time you feel like giving up, when you feel you've reached your absolute limit, remember the rats who swam for days. They didn't do it because they were the strongest, but because they believed that the struggle was not the end of the story. They believed that rescue, in some form, could be just around the corner. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking and subscribing for more content that makes you think.